New details tonight. New Haven's mayor is weighing in after video surfaced of a city police officer repeatedly punching a man in the head. It happened last Friday as police were trying to arrest a man who refused to leave a downtown building. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live outside the police department with the very latest. Matt.
Well, Aaron, those officers involved remain on active duty as this internal affairs investigation is underway. Meanwhile, New Haven's mayor says he admits that the optics of that video don't look good, but he also points out that those officers spent nearly 90 minutes, roughly 90 minutes, talking with that man and trying to get him to leave the property before it turned physical. Stop. Oh. The body camera video shows New Haven officer Justin Cole punching a man in the head as officers struggled to place him in handcuffs.
Anytime there's a use of force, I think that we have to make sure that it was done properly. As a person that watched the video, the punches were concerning.
In the police report, the man in the video, identified as 52-year-old Sean Marshall, called police to 157 Church Street saying he was being harassed. Yet staff at the Connecticut Financial Center said it was Marshall, who rents office space on the 19th floor and was involved in a potential tenant dispute, who needed to leave the property. For an hour and a half, officers talked with Marshall, helping him retrieve his belongings and repeatedly asking him to leave. But police say when he still refused to leave, that's when they tried to handcuff him and a struggle ensued. Wrestling on the ground, Officer Cole says Marshall kicked him, and that's when he punched him 3 times in the head.
I was disturbed by it. It was very concerning, and a lot of red flags went up.
Greater New Haven NAACP President DORI DUMAS says she's already been in contact with Chief Tony Reyes, who initiated the internal affairs investigation. We stopped by Marshall's listed address today to get his side of the story, but there was no answer. When we tried calling his cell phone, it went straight to voicemail with a message saying the mailbox is full.
I do think that the officers spent a long time trying to work to de-escalate the situation, but nevertheless, when anything like this ever happens, we need to make sure that we look into it. The chief has initiated an internal affairs investigation to make sure that the use of force was appropriate, and I think we need to let that take its course.
Now, Marshall is facing a number of charges, including assaulting an officer, interfering with police, disorderly conduct, and refusing to allow fingerprinting. We're live at the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.